Good afternoon, and thanks for having us. A 27-year-old Sturgis woman was sentenced to 12 years in federal prison for her role in drug trafficking. About February 2020, Devin McKenzie started selling controlled substances with two others. The three made arrangements to get the drugs in Colorado and transport them to Rapid City. McKenzie transported the drugs multiple times and recruited her own sub-distributors to sell the drugs in the Rapid City area. The conspiracy was responsible for over 2 pounds of meth, 2 pounds of fentanyl, and nearly 2 pounds of heroin. McKenzie is convicted of 3 counts of conspiracy to distribute a controlled substance, according to the district attorney's office. Authorities have identified the person killed in a crash near Madison. On Saturday, just after 1 a.m., a car crossed into oncoming traffic on Highway 81 and collided with a truck. The driver of the car, 83-year-old Dwight Hale of Huron, died at the scene. South Dakota Highway Patrol is still investigating. In the weather, it's hazy and it's smoky out there, right, Megan?
That is right, Dan. Have that thicker Canadian wildfire smoke sitting across Keloland right now. Hazy sunshine in Sioux Falls at 69 degrees. Northwest winds at 18 miles an hour. If we head around the region, everyone dealing with that thicker smoke, like in Pierre at 63, south winds at 7. There is a look. The darker the gray color, the thicker the smoke is, sitting mainly in western and central Keloland, trying to reach into northeastern Keloland. We do have a few clouds today, but nothing is coming out of those clouds, and we don't expect anything until we get to tomorrow afternoon, which we'll take a closer look at in just a little bit. Right now, Keloland Live Doppler radar is quiet. We have 63 right now in Yankton, 64 in Brookings, 64 also in Sisseton, 63 in Mobridge, 66 in Phillip, and 62 degrees in Custer. We have that stronger north wind in eastern Keloland, helping bring in the smoke, and a south wind over western South Dakota, trying to push it out of our area. So for today, with smoky skies, 78 in Sioux Falls, 73 in Aberdeen, 77 in Pierre, and 80 in Rapid City. These temperatures are just a couple of degrees below normal. We are going to be chilly tonight with 49 in Sioux Falls, 44 in Aberdeen, 54 in Pierre, and 52 in Rapid City. We'll keep some of that smoke around as we go through tonight and into the day tomorrow. Mostly sunny skies, 81 in Sioux Falls, 80 in Aberdeen, 84 in Pierre, and 83 in Rapid City. And for your day on Friday, we could see some light rain showers in Sioux Falls with a high of 85, 82 in Aberdeen, 87 in Pierre, and 80 in Rapid City. The 7-day forecast keeps our temperatures at or below normal. We'll take a closer look at those in just a little bit.
Thank you, Megan. Well, can't you hear them knocking? The Rolling Stones are back, and they're angry. At least that is the title of the debut single from the band's new album, the first to contain all original songs in 18 years. Mick Jagger, Keith Richards, and Ronnie Wood unveiled their new album, Hackney Diamonds. Jagger said not all the songs are furious. The album also contains love songs, ballads, and country-type sounds. Recorded in December and January, it features drummer Steve Jordan in place of original stickman Charlie Watts, who passed away in 2021. 2 more songs were recorded in 2019 with Watts. It's going to be released next month on October 20th. A major U.S. show of support for Ukraine today in its battle against the Russian invasion. Natalie Brand reports from Washington.
Arriving in Philadelphia for a Labor Day event, President Biden says he's not worried auto workers will go on strike. The president is spending this Labor Day the same way he spends most, surrounded by union workers. While this appearance at the AFL-CIO annual Tri-State Labor event is an official White House stop, President Biden has been able to count on strong union support during his campaigns.
The only thing that comes today is a little bit of wisdom. I've been doing this longer than anybody, and guess what? I'm going to continue to do it with your help.
Labor Day is traditionally the unofficial kickoff to presidential campaigns. Republican presidential hopefuls are taking advantage of the holiday by spending time with voters.
I think the way we're going to succeed is we can't just criticize the so-called radical Biden agenda. Of course, there's everything in the world wrong with it. But that's not enough. That's why I think that's actually why we didn't succeed in 2022.
Vivek Ramaswamy is spending the day campaigning in New Hampshire.
I'm out shopping candidates, but I just intrigued with Vivek.
Former Vice President Mike Pence is also in New Hampshire with a few events on the campaign trail. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Vice President Kamala Harris is responsible for the effort to overturn the 2020 presidential election, and the U.S. Capitol attack must be held accountable, including former President Trump. In an interview yesterday with the Associated Press, Harris said it's time to, quote, let the evidence, the facts, take it where it may. Trump is the 2024 Republican presidential primary frontrunner. Federal prosecutors have indicted the ex-president for his efforts to cling to power after he lost to Joe Biden in 2020, and he has pleaded not guilty. Harris also dismissed concerns about current President Joe Biden's age as the 80-year-old seeks re-election.